On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff, Welina mai kako, welcome and thank you for all coming to share in this grand opening ceremony of the Daniel K. Inouye's Pharmacy Permanent Building. And I am humbled to see the faces I see today that have shown us so many years of support. Only about 30 minutes ago, I received word that we received our certificate of occupancy. So, can we have a big chair? Yes!
And then I have perhaps our most distinguished guest. Will the students of the College of Pharmacy please rise? I am sure you share with all the speakers here this morning gratitude to the folks who made this possible, made this founding of this college possible, made this brand new building possible. But I also want to offer a mahalo nui loa to all of you, because you, like this building, are the future of this profession, of this college, of this island, of the state, and wherever you go to practice. We are so proud of you, and I just wanted to take a moment to recognize your presence here today. So thank you very much. Then sit down.
So since we opened 2007, as you heard, over 750 pharmacists have been educated here, a handful of PhDs, now practicing in Hawaii, the Pacific, and around the world. This was a brilliant idea. The state of Hawaii needed pharmacists, the country needed pharmacists, the Pacific needed pharmacists, and it was such a brilliant idea that states and universities all over the country had the same brilliant idea. There are about 42% more pharmacy schools today than 10 years ago. And that presents both challenges and opportunities for us. And I want to say it's an incredible opportunity. That's how I view it today as we begin to proceed into the next decade. The University of Hawaii is committed to working together across all of our campuses, all of our faculty, all of our students on all of our islands to advance the healthcare of the people of Hawaii and working together. And this College of Pharmacy, since its inception, has been a part of that healthcare education and research ecosystem across the state. Part of what we're doing now is in re-envisioning how we can all be doing that with this spectacular new building, and more importantly, the amazing faculty and students at the core of that, working together with the medical school, the cancer center, nursing programs, public health, and social work to really create a healthier Hawaii and Pacific for all.
That the start of this vision, the start of this thing becoming reality here, didn't start just when folks think it did. It started decades ago. It started when he first came to the Senate. You see, when he first got in the Senate, he was very concerned that the state of Hawaii not become Oahu-centric. He was concerned that he saw a pattern emerging where all things were springing forth in Oahu, and the neighbor islands were being relegated potentially, as time would go on, potentially would be relegated to a second-class status, and he did not want that to happen. Early in his history as a senator, he tried to take a meeting with Governor John Burns. So you folks know, who know history, know this was back in the 60s. And he met with Governor Burns, and he told Governor Burns of his plan of how every island would have something great to speak for it. And Governor Burns responded, he goes, "That sounds great, Dan. In fact, I have an idea. I've been thinking of building a prison on Maui." And my dad said, "That's not exactly what I was thinking of." So he had an uphill climb from there on. But what we see behind us today, behind me today, is an example of well, just one aspect of that vision, that every island has a center of excellence to speak for it. And in this case, this is also an example of his value for education, because he always felt that it's very important that communities have some sort of center of education that the surrounding community can look towards and say, that's available, that's an option. That is something that we might want to aspire to if that's something that appeals to us.